one quick question to everybody. Raise up your hand if you are right-handed. So I assume that the remaining are left-handed, right? And is there anybody both-handed, or we call ambidexterity? Both-handed? No. So most research said that 90% of all people in the world are right-handed. Remember that fact. So they also have one word that brain has two sides, left side and the right side. Left side is more on controlling the right body, while the right brain controls the left body. But one more thing also, there's one suggestion that the left brain is more with the logic-based skills, such as learning languages, learning math, or critical thinking, while the right brains are more with the creativity or the communications with the emotions. So there are a lot of debates and research said that both more people with the right-handed, more people who are right-handed are more likely to have a left brain dominance and more likely to be able or more likely to learn language faster. There are debates, but I assume that it is true. So I assume that everybody in this room are capable of learning languages. And we all are. We know our native language. We already have it. Today, I would like to talk about the tips of how languages working together. They spend more time, the brain spend more time working together rather than working independently. You already heard the word dominance. Dominance means that there are more than one side working together. Just only one maybe step forward and do it. And also, at the same time, both brains are working closely and are really intimate. Even our brains show us something, an insightful message. Today, I would like to share a message to all of you on how I learned the language. The first question is, we are now at the present. Our body is at the present, but where is our mind? That's the great thing about brain, that we are here right now trying to find new ideas, but we can reflect to the past, experience, and dream of something in the future. So let's go back to language. The definition of language is that it's a verbal code used by specific groups to communicate between each other. Language dates back as far as the human history could go. There are many languages being spoken in the world. Some of them are already extinct, some are at the brink of extinct, some are on the rise, and some are being created recently, such as artificial intelligent languages. So previously, or most of the time, we say that practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. But we also say that nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nothing is 100% clear or correct. But we keep saying that then. What if I say smart practice makes better? What betters? Better progress and better outcomes. Most Cambodian students say that, oh, I learn language because I will have a better career opportunity. Okay, I used to be the one saying that too. But I would like to share that. Let's say it in different words. What if I say I want to learn language to be a new person, to meet new people, to learn more language, to learn more knowledge, and to make new identity out of myself? So I have some tips to go with all of you. I'm going to share it between two, left brain and right brains. So the first part is that make wish. that you can enter new worlds and accept its beauty. Make wish. I wish that I can travel around the world without passport. I hope that there's no borders to limit me from being there. Or I also make wish, make something like I want to learn new language because I want to understand people. Whatever the wishes be, curiosity, challenge, even idea to learn new language, new knowledge can be, let them be your force. But don't let them force you to do it. That's the two different meaning about that. Because when you do it, you're going to have fun and you have less pressure. New worlds. Language is like a new world to you. There's new patterns and new atmosphere all around it. It can be really amazing, can be really uncertain, or can be terrifying for different people. So learning new language, it's really a difficult process because when you add new language into your brains, it's going to contrast, to conflicts, and to confuse you, and it needs time to harmonize it within you and with the language you already know. When I learn new language, I'm trying to switch. For example, I'm speaking in one language immediately, and another person came and speak to me in another language. So the best tip that I can give is that I always make a snap and then change my world from one language to another, so that it can help me to harmonize the language faster. The third one, accept its beauty. When learning a new language is a new reality, don't ask why is it like that. Observe it and accept it the way it is. You can be yourself there, but they can be themselves there too. So learn to notice the difference and already accept its beauty the way it is. So you see, this is more on the right side of the brain that we need to tell. What about the left brain? Have foundations that you can see to use that you can use to see a bigger pictures, to practice generalizing and spotting the difference. The foundation here means that everybody has their own native languages. Even one or two, learn them by heart to understand all corners of that language. Most native speakers, when I asked them about some grammar, they said, I don't know how to explain to you. I just speak it. In order for you to learn language faster, notice those foundations to explain, to understand from all corners of language, whether it's grammar, whether it's expressions, whether it's usage. It will help you because it's going to be your reference. To do what? To see a bigger pictures. I would give an example that everybody loves to go to top of the mountain and see a bigger, vast landscape. You enjoyed it. And one point, and during that time, you would try to spot small pieces inside those landscapes. Or imagine you also would like to go on a road, but you don't know that road. You would ask around how bumpy the road is. So you would search the Google, ask around, so that you have better idea how you're going to deal with those bumpy roads or to see the bigger pictures in there. And sure, to practice generalizing, there are many ways to practice it, and generalizing the spot and different, I will tell soon. So to see a bigger pictures in a language, I would narrow it down to 5 points, is skim the grammars. Just read grammar's book as if you read a novel. Don't need to go deep into all of it. Just read through. Oh, what is it like? Oh, how is it different from my language? How usage is different? Just skim through all of it because you're going to see bigger pictures. Do not just sit down and get all the language from the teacher in the class. Get more information before you jump into it. The second one is phonetics and script. It's really important that when we learn a language, we need to say it out, to listen to it. So trying to learn by heart how to pronounce it, it can be difficult, it can be terrifying, but try your best. Third one, do research or do reading. It is not about reading all those grammars and stuff, but read about fun facts about those languages. For example, I speak English, but I learn Spanish. Because of what? Because Spanish is being spoken widely in the world too. There are many countries with different cultures that would also represent, who are also using Spanish as a bridge to understand. So that's how I understand from that, okay, I do research. It's really exciting to meet new people. Vocabulary and meaning, it's really important. You need to know that how many percentage of the language that you're going to learn has the common verbs or words within your language. It's really help you faster to acquire that language. And expression and cliches, it can be a lot of things, how they use different metaphor and different slang to express their feelings, or even just some kind of like a fun thing that we call tongue twister. It's really helpful for us to enjoy all those funny jokes at the same time practicing and get to know more that language. So why we know it's just, we want to learn about the bigger pictures, because we can generalize and spot the difference in those language based on your foundation. Generalizing here means that you're trying to categorize things in the same feature or similar feature or characteristics. And then you found the difference. And when you found the difference, it's on you how you find a way to achieve those. Same but different things. For example, between Khmer and English, that the grammar, if I just came the grammars, I would find the difference and the similarity with syntax. So I generalize and I learn a difference. Basic form of both Khmer and English, they have subject, verb, object, the same. I see you. Knyom, khön, net. Basics. But when it comes to auxiliary verbs and stuff, they see the same. We use words to add into it so that we can express different tenses. Like also, no divided genders of word. Both languages doesn't have it. But when you see the difference, is that in English they have articles. And also, there's less likely that there are vocabulary between Khmer and English are common. And also, the word order between adjective and noun are the opposite between Khmer and English. So I found the similarity, oh, they're the same. The difference, I learn it by heart, and I find my own way. So also learn from mistake between Spanish and English. Both grammar structures is different. English, I see you, but in Spanish is yo, te veo. It's different and difficult for you to comprehend, and that you know the difference, and you're going to learn and find your own way. Vocabularies, usage between English and Spanish are more than 60% of the words are the same. So it's already ready for you to go and speak out. But there's sometimes that the word usage can be different. For example, in illusions or dreams, it's being used only one word in Spanish, illusions. Also, sometimes when I say embarrassed, soy embarazado, it doesn't mean that I'm embarrassed. It means I'm pregnant. So you need to be clear, and that's the difference that we're going to spot and learn by heart or by facing all those experience and learn it on the way. Also, I would like to say one thing. We say practice. So people will say, oh, practice make perfect. Okay. But work hard, be yourself, and have fun. After learning languages, it's not all, there are more than one way to do things. So I would just to flip around a little bit and say, have fun, be yourself, and work hard. Because when we have fun, our right brain will make the dopamines out and motivate you to be yourself, to learn all those things. And when you feel it, you're going to work hard for it. And that's the clue. When you practice, it's not just learning the language from the books or listening to the audios or just passing exam like TOEFL or IELTS. They are more than that. Learning language, based on my experience, is that I would go for karaoke, singing in that language, go for language tandem, having new friends from those people, from those language, and just make fun. So when I have fun with people, I can show and express myself, make my new identity, and then I work hard for it. See things from different angles. But one thing is that Communication capability is more than just language. How did we learn that from? Left brain and right brain cannot work alone. They work together. So language is like a portal for everybody to step into new worlds. But awareness and also that desire to be a good listener, to be open to understand using, is a hard-earned and hard-learned skill that we need to do. In case you don't understand about these things, let me give you an example. Imagine you are reading a book. You read words, sentences, grammars, and tenses. You use your left brain to decipher the emotions, the imaginations, and the meaning, and then you make it in your head. That's the right brain function to do it. When it understands that meaning, it also remembers those words. And this recycle going around and help each other to make sure that we are learning better. One more thing also, after learning language for 7 years, acquired 4 more languages in English, Spanish, French, and Turkish, plus my language, while I'm trying to acquire new languages that I can, is that it's just not just that you're going to study it for your work. Dream bigger, learning language so you can understand people better, and at the same time, also acquire the other skill, especially listening skill, exchange idea with people, and be brave to step up. Because you are learning a new language. You are already doing much better already. I have some message to all the kids and all people. It's not too late that you learn new language. Just find the right passion to do it and try different things. My suggestion is one of them. Test it. If it doesn't work, modify it. If it doesn't work still, find your own way. Journey is always a nice thing to do, and exploring your own way is one of the best things that we can do as humans. And be smart and experimental. Smart by finding your way to do things and experiment it in a way that you can learn more. Also, at the same time, find a real long-lasting inspirations than just a temporary inspiration or for one goal. Make it bigger, make it dreamy, yet possible to achieve. Also, I would like to send one message to all the parents here today. Thank you for your effort to bring the best educations and opportunity for young kids, and especially your kids, to provide the education that can be in a bilingual or multilingual atmosphere. Me too. I'm optimistic about their futures, yet trying to provide the best, about provide the right to show, provide the right way to them to find the right foundations, and at the same time show them the right attitude so that they can start to learn by themselves too. Help them to see a bigger pictures, and not just focusing on the class, but what those skills going to be used in the real world. Let them fall so that they can get up, they can learn, they can get stronger. Let them fight for opportunity so that they can know that there's nothing free in this world. And also, let them dream of something new that even yourself cannot imagine, because they're going to make a new dream for themselves, and new identity, and a new life for themselves. Thank you.